part C, we have R being equal to theta sine theta plus cos theta, right? Now we can, so easy. This is so easy. What can we have now? We can have your dr d theta, okay? Now, what is it going to be? What is the first thing that I see on these two? What is theta? It's a polynomial. What is sine theta? It's a trig, okay? Trig functions, remember, are sine, cos, tan, cosec, the 6 of them, okay? And cot and sec. Now here I have this, so it's a trig function. This is a polynomial and they're together multiplying each other. So this is a function, it's a function, and here is another function, and they're multiplying each other. So this is going to be product rule when you have two functions next to each other multiplying each other. Now, how do you do the product rule? So here you can now say, first of all, you can say for theta, if you want to do it, you can say let theta be equal to u, and you can say sine, let u be equal to theta, you can do that. Then v be equal to sine theta because they are multiplying each other. If you want to do it the long way, now you can say du d theta, or you can just say u prime is 1 and v prime is cos theta. Derivative of sine is cos. So now you can say derivative d theta of theta sine theta of these two is going to be it's going to be, since they are multiplying, it's what do? You bring the second one, then you multiply by the derivative of the first, then you bring the first, you multiply by the derivative of the second. They'll be adding. This is the product rule. I'm showing you the longer way. So it's the second times the derivative of the first plus the first times the derivative of the second. You make sure you add second times derivative of the first plus the first times derivative of the second. So it's the second, which is v, which is sine theta, it's the second, times derivative of the first, which is 1, plus the first, which is theta, okay, u, the first, times derivative of the second, which is cos theta. Then you can now have it. So what am I going to have? Sin theta times 1 is sine theta, plus theta times cos theta becomes theta cos theta. I'm doing the derivative of this part now. Now we can be able to do the derivative of the whole thing. So now you can come and say dr d theta, which is, you can rewrite your r to say r is equal to theta sine theta plus cos theta. Now you can say dr d theta because it's in terms of theta. Everything is theta on the left, on the right. So we are differentiating this guy r with respect to them, the theta. We can say, what is it? We first do the derivative of this part, which we have just found, the derivative of this part, because this was two things multiplying. You gotta be careful. It'll be sine theta plus theta cos theta. Then you say plus, what is the derivative of this? Derivative of cos theta is negative sine theta. So it'll be now plus, derivative is negative sine theta. Okay, plus the derivative of this, which is a negative sine theta. So this now becomes sine theta plus theta cos theta plus minus becomes negative sine theta. And what happens is this sine theta and this sine theta will cancel. You remain with theta cos theta. This is your final solution. Okay, now let me do it in the shorter way. I'm just going to do it in the shorter way. You can do it this way. It's a very, very beautiful way, which you've just done it. Just be careful. Here we have RB theta sine theta plus cos theta. Now let's find our dr d theta. Okay, this is going to be, I can see product rule here. I can see product rule. It's two things multiply each other. So I can bring is the second one, which is sine theta, times the derivative of the first. Derivative of theta is 1 because theta is just like an x. Derivative of x is 1. So the derivative of theta is 1. Then I say plus the first one, which is theta, times the derivative of the second. What's the derivative of sine? It's negative cos theta. Then I can say, now I differentiate this. Derivative of cos is minus, it's negative sine theta. So that's what I have. So now this becomes sine theta times 1 is sine theta plus, here it becomes theta times negative, derivative of sine is a positive cos theta. So theta times cos theta, it becomes plus theta cos theta. Then minus sine theta. That's if you're a veteran, you know you're not going to make a mistake. Sine theta minus sine theta, they'll cancel. You just remain with theta cos theta. This was a shortcut, okay? But you can do it when you're seasoned and you know you won't make a mistake. Let's go to part D. Goodbye for now.